Hello everyone and welcome back to Rediscovery. So in this episode, I want to scout out where I'm going to build my house and start working on the kind of layout of that to get an idea. As you can see, I'm on my horse here with the map and we're back in this region because I talked about building my house down there, like where the savanna or the trees kind of connect to the sand around there. So, yeah, I rode out here after last episode, and I did a few other things. One, I finally made that travel bed I talked about for a while. I also mined more cobblestone and obsidian, and you'll see what I have planned with the obsidian later on. The cobble's mainly just to have some blocks to make a framework, or, I don't know, I think at the end of the last episode I mentioned some ideas of what I want to go for. And I have notes here, like, I want to have a main house, a stable, a farm, and another portal with a wall around it all, and then, like, go down to the docks if possible, but I don't know. There should be, yeah, here's a river. So, like, somewhere over there. I think I also might want to head towards the village and, I don't know. I need to find a place to cross the river. But, yeah. Also, about the Guardians. I still have no idea where the other Guardian was. Like, when I was editing, I saw something, I was like, oh, it must be up there. And then later in the episode, or as I was going through and editing, I saw I went up there, I'm like, oh. I think it was where I found the second Elder Guardian, like around that area. I didn't explore that a whole bunch, so probably somewhere around there. Huh. Well, this does not seem like the right area. I could do something like back here. That wouldn't be a horrible area, and it'd still be kind of close. But I don't know, let's see. Because I do want to build in Savannah, I think, because, yeah, I don't think I actually really built in Savannah, and it's kind of a newish biome. Or, I don't know, it's a bit more recent than all the other biomes I could. And, yeah, that was 1.7, I think. So, around here was, like, the other area I kind of had in my head, I guess, like, up here. But I don't really want to do too close to the desert. I don't know, I don't really have to. And, yeah, this is also a river, so... And I think the village is right over there, so... Like, I was kind of thinking, like, around here, or anytime I mentioned it. But I think I might want to go back there, because, like, right around here, and the biomes changed a lot. I think that's going to be river, or, I don't know, let's actually go check what that is. Have to turn this on to see the biomes. This is beach and river. River, ocean. This is actually considered ocean, but it's land. That's actually kind of cool. I wonder how that would affect spawns. Probably not that much in vanilla, but yeah, for stuff like mods that do more biome-specific stuff, that would probably be useful. But, I don't know, I just really don't want it to be too close to the village and the desert, because the village is right over there. I don't even have to go there, remember that, like, right over that hill there's the village. I think I can even see some of the fences, like, right around my crosshair on top one of the houses. So, I guess back over here is where I'd have to build it, just because, I don't know, one, I'm worried all the villagers will die if I stay too close, because if I'm, like, over here at night, and the village is chunk loaded, or within the chunk render range, yeah, they'll die, so... Oh, ooh, that was almost bad. So I could do someplace here, but I feel this is too close to the water. And also still kind of close to the village. So I think, I really don't want to do it on top of one of the savannas either. I mean, that probably is useful, but it also makes it a pain to get up and down. And I think right over here is probably where I'm going to have to do it. I really didn't consider how I'd have to terraform, though. Especially because I didn't really think there'd be caves like this nearby, but... Oh well, that gives more places to explore, I guess. But yeah, like right in here seems like a pretty good area. You know, it's kind of close to the boat still, or I was actually expecting to be further. But, you know, it's pretty nearby things. Have a nice river here kind of helping to stop mobs, and I don't know, yeah, right here probably seems to be the location, right around this whole area. Now, the problem is I don't have a place to put the horse, because I still never made a lead. I think I had the slime balls and everything now, I just never made it. But, yeah. So I think around here will be the location, though, between these two, cliffs and the ocean and the river anyway. And, it's a nice area. So, now I'm just not sure how I want to go about building it. Or, I don't know, I guess in my head I had an idea, but I kind of forgot that the terrain would not be even. Or would be, you know... Yeah, so I'm not sure how I want to terraform this or what, and I kind of don't want to get too close down here. Like, I'll probably just build a path down to the water and build a dock again. Like, you know, a path going down through here, maybe branching off to the caves, and then a little bridge or something. But I don't really want to build my house, like, directly to the water with this area anyway, just because there's too many caves and such. So I want to kind of get back here, I think. And, I don't know, let's just actually build a little pillar. Still not used to the offhand with jumping, and how about I just, yeah, put a torch on top of it. So, this is going to be the first pillar of the house, or not really the house, but just kind of getting an area in mind. I might shrink it later, but, I don't know, I've never really done much building on camera. And I kind of have said before, it's just because I'm not really good at it, and I don't know. It's just I'm the type of person who likes to go try something, look back at it, then change it, and that does not really work for building, like, in a Let's Play as well. So, I don't know. Like, my plan for this episode isn't to actually, like, build the final house or anything, just more to get an outline so you can see what I'm working towards. Then off camera, I'll tweak around and try and get it to how I like it, and, yeah. Although, just getting the basic perimeter and such would be nice. This is probably too far, or too close to the mountain for my taste, actually, so probably will have to move that one back a bit. Yeah. Depends how much up. Something like here would work better, I think. Okay, so now we head back down here, and we have to move that one over. So, I don't know, just trying to get it in a reasonable shape and just trying to get the perimeter, because I'm not sure if I do want to even do like a really wallish wall, if that makes any sense at all. Actually, I feel like I almost want to go a little more over here too. How about here? So at the moment I'm just kind of running around and trying this, but yeah, I still have no idea what the other Guardian is though, or about that stuff, so I don't know. Like I said, I have to look up maps, and I don't want to just go back there off camera though. Okay, good. The horse is wondering because I was worried about where I was putting it, and if it was just, or I don't know. When I saw it, it looked more off center than where I left it, and yeah, it was kind of messing up my building almost. Or I was thinking, that was the center, and the horse was over here or something. I don't know, probably not making a ton of sense. But yeah. Sorry about that little cut there. I had to clear my throat. But I was saying, though, my idea for this is I don't know how exactly I want to build everything, like the house and all. But I want to, yeah, somewhere here-ish. I don't know, I just want to try and get these pillars squared. I think more of here would probably actually be good. So yeah, I keep shrinking this in a little, but I don't know how I want to build the house. Like, I kind of want to go for a bit more modern style of a house than just, you know, a classic one, but I also want to make this build look a bit better or try a bit more. Like, in the mine base, I did try the stone pallet thing, and it turned out a little I think it's just because I left a lot of the detailing and such that it really would need, like, you know, the walls and depth that really would enhance that sort of build, and just kind of put a whole bunch of random blocks all over. Which is not that appealing or attractive, or... Okay, I think that's here. Yep. Okay, so I guess this is the pillars of the house. I don't know, I guess that's it. Kind of would like to just connect them if I could. So... just to make sure I got the dimensions right. And like I said, I might bring this wall in later or something. I'm not sure. But right now, I just want to make sure I got them all even. But yeah, I don't know how exactly I want to build my house. I just kind of want to get the layout and know how much room I have and where to put what sort of things so I can, you know, start building it. You can get an idea of what I'm doing. Then off camera, I can play around and try and get all those specifics and, you know, get more blocks if I need it to and that sort of stuff. And is it turning night? Yeah, it's turning night. Well, that is why I have this travel bed. So, actually, let's try and sleep right now, just because I don't want mobs to spawn. Okay, can't sleep yet. It looks like I should be able to sleep now, but I can't. You know, I probably should have just made this wall to the ground. That was actually kind of stupid of me, I didn't. Okay, now I can. Okay, good. And the thing is, I have to keep breaking this bed just because I don't want my spawn point to actually be here. Like, if a creeper snuck up on me and I didn't break the bed and killed me, well, I guess that wouldn't be the worst thing. But I think I'd rather respawn back at the other base with stuff and not have to, you know, try and deal without stuff. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know. I think I'd like to actually just do a little too high. Just because I don't want mobs to be able to access the area. Like, I don't know, this probably won't be the final wall. I have to go back and revise this, and it might be a bit wasteful of resources. But I don't know, it's just more the fact I really don't want to have to deal with mobs when building. And if I have a little wall, it should make it a bit easier so nothing can wander in. So, yeah. So how about I just actually cut real quick and make this wall and cut back. So, 1 second. Well, that took a little longer than expected, and used more of my cobblestone than I was hoping to. I did spend a decent bit of time at the cobblestone generator even just getting cobblestone, but that got boring, so, yeah, I probably should have came with more cobblestone, though. But, that's a general idea of how it's going to look. In retrospect, I probably should bring it more this way, and maybe a bit more down, too. Or up. I don't know, it just looks a bit small for the grand scheme of things. I mean, that's big for a house, but I want to have farms, stables, and other things that aren't really connected to the house and, like, separate and good spacing between them. So, yeah, I think I do need to make it bigger, though. But it should at least be big enough to start. And, also, I realized a little flaw here, and, yeah, I probably should do something about that. But also the horse is still outside, and, yeah. And of course I need to light it and all that sort of stuff too, but let's see if we can at least get the horse inside. It should be able to jump the wall. But, okay, I think well, this should make it easy. There we go. Although mobs can't jump, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, the horse can be in here at least, and it shouldn't be able to get out. So this is like a giant horse pen at the moment, although I really should try and light it before I leave, but I don't think I'm going to have time. I don't know, like, I will need to fill in a lot of this in terraform. I'm not sure how exactly I want to terraform, though. Actually, I might try and build my house up here, and on, like, the flatter part, and then naturally have it go down to the other stuff. I don't know, that's an idea I actually hadn't considered. Like, the house will probably take up a good portion of this. And, I don't know, I think I would like to just fill this in real quick. But, I don't know, it's one of those things, like, in my head I had all these ideas, and then when you go to build him, you're just unsure, or it doesn't really match up to what you were doing. Not sure if other people get that, but that's just kind of how I am with building. It doesn't usually just click and I just go right for it. It's like, I have an idea, and then I actually go to do it, and I realize this doesn't match up to what I was expecting, and, oh, I'm out of dirt, that's lovely. Well, actually, let me just see real quick which areas I want to expand, because I did say this looks a bit small. I'm not sure, actually. I don't know, from the outside it looked a bit small. I don't really want to take it any more this way, because it starts to get more hilly here, and I don't know, I don't really want to get too close to the mountain, and this is already close to where it starts to slope down, so I think those directions are good. If anything, I probably would, yeah, this way is probably the best way to expand it more. Yeah, I probably would do something like that. Although I don't really want to go ahead and rebuild the whole wall a few blocks over yet. But I think I at least would like to lay down the markers over there so I know that's what I want to do. Because there really isn't much here, aside from, like, I don't know, I like to get it close to the cliffs, but not too close, if that makes any sense. And I think it was 3 blocks out? Just another 2 here, right? I want to go back to the other side and confirm, but... Okay, I actually want to have both. I can't afford to be wasting cobblestone, but I think that was just 2 blocks. What's going on here? I feel like there's actually a cave here. Oh, this area seems that, yeah, it was only 2 blocks out, which seems like a very small increase. I don't know, maybe I'll even try another one, but like I said, I don't want to, yeah, I probably should do another one. Just because I don't want to have to rebuild this all too many times. And... there we go. I don't know. Let's just actually do a little outline. I don't know. I might want to do it one more, but I don't want to overdo it. If that makes any sense. But yeah, I need to make it too high so mobs can't get over it. But at the moment, I'll just do something like this, just so I remember where it goes. Okay, actually I need to get in and sleep before mobs start to spawn, though. Whew, that was close. But, I don't know, I like this location. It should be close enough to that village that I can go back there too, and, yeah, but I would like at least to, try and... Darn, I meant to jump there and just walked right off the edge. There we go. Whew. Okay, so just continue this around. It's so hard to place blocks in 1.9, or at least, I don't know, I think it's partially the shield, and... also working with this grass. Probably should just take off the shield, especially because we haven't encountered a single mob in this adventure so far. It's funny because the shield automatically goes there. Like, torches don't, but shield will because it's technically a shield slot even though it's your offhand. So, kind of annoying to be honest. Also, I want to check something real quick. When in main hand. Okay, that is how it works. Because I was talking to a friend about an idea of a mod doing like offhand attack boosting weapons, but I thought it was impossible because swords don't work in your offhand, but they do specify in main hand. So I think there is another one that specifies when in offhand, which should be interesting. I don't know, let's just actually... don't want to bother with all that, like I said, but... Okay, and do I want to continue down here at all? I don't know, I might want to do a little bit more down here, but that's not a big concern, or I don't think it's going to affect how I'm planning it out. And yeah, I probably could do a few more down here. I don't know, let's just 4, 5. Yeah, let me just do this. So 4 blocks and then out. And let's just mirror it down here, just so I have the option, or at least have it kind of noted for when I go back to do off-camera stuff that I was thinking of expanding that direction. 3, 4, and pillar. I was almost going 4 or 5 up instead of, oh, that's dangerous. Yeah, probably should avoid that. I don't think mobs could jump that, but, never can be too safe with that stuff. And I take it I did the same... Yep, I did the same thing here. Well, that should hopefully make it safer now. And the horse still hasn't found a way out too, so that's a good sign that I did this right. Because if the horse can't escape, that means mobs can't get in, I think. Well, spiders can, but that's the exception because they climb. And actually, what I was thinking of doing... I don't have enough cobblestone to really do it now, but I was thinking of putting stairs, like, where the bottom step would be up. I don't know, let me actually just try and craft some real quick just to kind of show you what I was thinking. But I was actually thinking of using cobblestone and that sort of stuff, maybe stone brick, but I was thinking of doing it like that and maybe having this like 3 high in the end. So that way we can have like a little platform to walk on and putting like slabs on top so mobs can't spawn. So, I don't know, it'd probably be like this wide and slabs on top of this or something, and 3 high, as that way this upside down stairs not only add to the visual, but they should stop spiders, and I can kind of try and decorate it with maybe other slabs and fence, or yeah, wall for cobblestone, not fence. But I don't know, that's just some ideas I had, although I have to make sure spiders can't climb, because if I detail it too much with like slabs, they could still climb it. But I do like a stair, fence stair kind of thing, like I don't know, let me use it against this tree. Like, have a stair here, and a wall in the middle. The spider will the wall goes in, I think, so they wouldn't just be able to climb right up. I don't know, I'll start to test that. Maybe just go in a test world and just see what spiders can climb even. Or, I don't know, try something like that. But, yeah, so now I want to do, or now that I got the kind of the general wall, I think I should just kind of outline what my basic plan is. So I think I want to leave 1, 2, 3, 4... Let's say 4 spaces from the wall, at least, for just, like, exterior space. So this is where my house, or the first corner of my house would be. And I think I want to at least give it, let's just say this is the wall. Yeah, I think I need to at least give it 2 for detailing. Now, I don't really care about the interior detailing as much as the outerior, so pretty much the idea is, like, this would be where I actually would build the cobblestone wall, or whatever I build it out of. And then out here would be like a detailing layer, so I can try and add depth and do fancy stuff like that I see in other builds. Inside it might be more basic, but I'm not too concerned about giving a whole bunch of space for the interior, because I'm fine with the walls just being kind of basic inside and not having a whole bunch of detailing like fences, trapdoors, and all those sorts of stuff. Because, I don't know, personally I think it's a bit silly sometimes how that stuff looks. Like, I guess it's that I know it's still blocks, so it never really impresses me too much. Like, there are a lot of cool things you can do with, like, end rods, trapdoors, and those little blocks, but I guess it's also because I also know microblocks and mods, so I'm a little hard to impress, maybe? I don't know. But, so, yeah. But keep in mind, it's going to be this wide on the interior, so I need to go a pretty far bit this way. And, I don't know, I want this to be big, I want it to be 2 stories. It will go below ground, of course, too, because I always do some basement stuff. But, let's just say this is the wall. I need to go back and count this, won't I? I don't know. I'll have to count it and all that sort of stuff to know when. Why'd I have that there? Maybe to get out? I don't remember. So, yeah, let's just say this is the general shape of the house, or where the house is going to be. Well, then, over here, don't have dirt or I do that. Let's just do wood. Similar thing. 1, 2, 3, 4 block. I think this is going to be way too small. Yeah. Well, this is also going to expand out of 3, I think. So I think it would actually go to here. Yeah, that's a bit more reasonable size. I'll have to work with this stuff, like I said. And I might shrink the house, I might expand it out more, or change my whole 4-block rule I've been doing. But this will be a farm. So the idea is, like, I'd have my main house, probably a doorway here, a doorway in the back. Actually, you know, I realized I was kind of doing this backwards of my original idea of how I wanted it. Like, I guess that would be the front door. I guess that kind of would be. I don't know. They're both going to have entrances, so I might want to change this a little, but... Anyway, so, yeah, this is pretty close to the house. Like, this will be a farm that will run the same length as the house, probably to, Actually, let's just, kind of plan this, a little more fully. Yeah, actually, I think the house should probably go longer than wider, if that makes any sense. So it will come down this way more than it goes over, so there's a bigger farm next to it. Yeah, I think I probably should stop here, though, just because of it sloping down. I don't want it to landscape too much. I always hate landscaping just because I can't make it look natural. Like, I'm kind of the person who likes it to be all symmetrical, I guess, and that sort of stuff. And, you know, like, I can try to replicate, but it looks very forced in my opinion whenever I do. Okay, let's actually just build it from here over to give a bit more space here and hopefully improve the shape of what I'm going for here. And also allow this to come, yeah, let's just say like that. I don't care too much about getting those blocks back right now. Okay, so there's a little more I want to kind of plan out before this episode's over. But, yeah, it's kind of getting a bit rambly, I guess. Or just, spent a lot of more time building this than I was expecting. So, this is the general idea. And, you know, once again, this will actually be the interior. So, it's not as big as it looks. I don't know, I might want to try and get a bit more rectangular because it looks a bit too square. Not like Minecraft square, but I mean just, like, a bit too even because I want it to be longer on one side. There, that should stop mods from doing it at least. Yeah, it looks way too square for what I was thinking, but maybe I will have to branch it down a bit more and do a bit. But the idea was, I guess the stable would have to go here on this side, and then the portal would be over there. And it's really hard with the wall here, not knowing the exact measurements, because that is a 3-block outside there, so yeah, I'd have another... Like, that would be 4, so I should actually be building right against the wall to leave a 4 out space on the outside, so that would actually be over 1 more, too. And, yeah, let's actually just do that. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I kind of had this backwards, but, if I go down here now, and I just go 4 back from here, this is where the stable would be. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like, right here, it looks odd to do cobblestone here. Okay, so the outer wall, I probably want some detailing. 1, 2, 3, 4, wall, 1, or yeah, let's actually do it like that. So this would actually be the space of the stable. Those would be the detailing of the wall. Yeah, this might come out a bit longer than I was expecting. I don't know. I knew this would be big, and then a wall, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that off. So yeah, I guess that's about the right size, but then this would have horse stables, and I guess I could shrink them 1 because a horse would fit in a 3-block, as we can see here. That's 3 blocks and pretty cozy, but yeah, so the idea is the stables would kind of come up here. The farms would end over here. So like, I don't know. Let's say the farms stop here. Then a bit down here is where the stables would be. You know, after the house ends. And then that leaves a lot of space here. I don't know, I probably should bring the house down more and kind of have the house and stable overlap more. And nether portal. But that's the last thing I do want to get to this episode, is building another portal and seeing where it goes. Now, I have not checked. I have no idea how far away from home I am. So I don't know if this will connect back home or to a new location. But the thing was, to get between spawn base and here, instead of taking the boat ride every time, I want to make another network. So, I don't know. I don't know the exact placement. I probably will have to move the portal. But getting the estimate of where it would be helps a lot. So, it will probably be somewhere here. So, I know that much for a fact. So, let's just say, doing the old 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just say I want to go 2 blocks, portal here, and 2 blocks. See, I want to do something fancy. So yeah, the portal will go there. It's a bit away from the wall. The house will come down more probably to make it a bit more rectangular like I talked about. And the horse stable will kind of probably be, well, bigger. So the general idea, we also probably would have, like, fancier gates out and such, but I don't know. Hopefully this gives you a good idea of what I'm going for. But, now one thing I need to do real quick is, well, I need to build the portal. And, up. 1, 2, 3. And I guess I should just do it like this. But, yeah, I brought exact obsidian, but I do have, my diamond pickaxe in case I messed up, just because... Well, that's kind of likely when building another portal. So the one thing I want to note is, oops, that's a screenshot. Well, might as well just screenshot this. Okay, so I have the screenshot there while I'm at it. And, yeah, so I know the coordinates, and I can translate that to the nether coordinates, because the nether is divide by 8 on any of those coordinates. Although you can't see it because my face cam's blocking, which is why I just need a screenshot for myself. And now if I like this, and we head in the nether, if it links back to spawn base, that means it's within 800 blocks in the nether, and I think that's probably the case because it really isn't that far. But to fix that, I just have to go to the nether at the coordinates divided by 800, or at these coordinates divided by 800 and build a new portal there, and then that portal will link back here. So either way, I'm going to try and fix this off camera. And, ooh, I didn't think about the horse could walk through the nether portal. Yeah, that's a problem, actually. The problem is if I block it too much, then I can't escape the nether. Oh, well, I think I don't know, I'm just really worried. I guess, like, this works. At least for this side. I don't know. Hopefully the horse won't walk in the nether portal and die, or... We'll have to see. But, yeah. Let me just jump through, we'll see what this is, and then end off the episode. Okay, so I was right, and it does link back to my spawn base, which is even more problematic as the horse walks through, because then I'll have to try and get the horse back over. And also, I heard the boat works on things, but does not work on horses. So, yeah. But, yeah, this is my normal nether portal, so if I head back through here, we'll be back at spawn base. So, I have to go through the nether to the right coordinates and build another portal there. I'll work on that off camera, and also work on building the rest of the base. But, I think that's all I really want to do. The problem is now when I go back there, I don't have the horse by the shoreline for me. Huh. This still shows where I was last. Curious. But, yeah. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Sorry if it ran a bit long. Can't tell because I know I had to edit a lot out. But, yeah. Sorry this was also a bit just boring of trying to build. That's why I usually don't do building episodes. But if you do like this, let me know and maybe I'll try and do more. I don't know. But, we finally do have a location picked out for the final base, and I'll be working on that off camera, and hopefully by this Friday's episode, I'll have a bit more progress so you can kind of see what that's looking like a bit better than my rough outlines in today's episode. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode, or thank you all for watching, hopefully y'all enjoyed, and yeah, until next time, goodbye.